This segment is sponsored by the U.S. Army.
This summer, the U.S. Army celebrated its 245th birthday, and obviously they are always recruiting, especially if you're looking for a career in the armed forces and even beyond. So today, we're at the Army Career Center in Westerville to learn all about it from Sergeant First Class Michael Romaro. Good to have you, sir.
No, thank you. Thank you for being here.
And before we start, thank you so much for your service. How long have you served in the U.S. Army?
So I've been in the Army for about 13 and a half years now.
Wow, that's incredible. So for people watching, if they're interested in starting their career with the Army, what do they need to do and what do they need to be mindful of?
So really one of the first things is just kind of coming in and doing what we're doing now. Just sitting down, talking about your opportunities, coming to our office and just kind of, gaining what the Army can really do for you, whether it be short-term or long-term goals. And really we're just here to really just answer your questions and just hopefully help you achieve your goals later on down the road.
And what are the different fields that people can serve in the military when it comes to the U.S. Army?
So we have like 150 different jobs in the Army, right? A bunch of different fields. We have medical side, we have aviation jobs, we have communications jobs, and the list just continues to go on. So.
And I know one of the biggest questions we receive in this topic is, what is the pay like for someone thinking about joining the Army?
So starting off, someone kind of just coming with a high school diploma, you're looking at about a little over $1,600 is what you're going to get a month, but we get paid every 2 weeks on the 1st and the 15th. You don't have to pay for housing, you don't have to pay for food or anything like that. When someone that comes in that's married, they're going to get housing allowance that'll help for paying rent or living on post, and also a basic allowance for substance, which is money for food that will help for you and for your family.
Now you mentioned a high school diploma. Talk about the requirements for someone that wants to join in order for them to start their career.
So really there's kind of three things we kind of got to hit on. Really it's just making sure you're eventually medically qualified, right? Make sure you have no major law violations. And then there's the ASVAB, which is the entrance exam to join the Army. You have to have a passing score on that, and then from there we're just here to help you out and gonna get you in boots and get your job rolling for you.
Speaking of getting in boots, what is the training like for someone that wants to join the Army?
So the training, everyone goes through basic training, right? About 9 to 10 weeks long. And what that is, it kind of just gives you the basics of becoming a soldier in the Army: walk like a soldier, talk like a soldier, act like a soldier, and the basics to defend yourself, right? And then from there, then you go on to your job skill, whatever your job chooses, so the medical side, the communication side, and then you'll go learn your specific skill set to be in the Army, on top of any specialized schools you'd want to go to: Special Forces, Ranger, Airborne School, Air Assault School, and your career can just excel from there.
And I love that you always set people up for success. I know firsthand, my brother-in-law serves and he loves it. Beyond the Army, once you're done serving, are there benefits that go beyond your time of service?
Of course, yeah. So you can get, obviously money for college is definitely a big one. You get a 4-year degree paid for. They give you a stipend for housing and a stipend for books as well. And then, taking some of the skills that you learned while you were in the Army and help transitioning that to the civilian world, and definitely helps you set yourself apart from your peers.
From your perspective, talk about the brotherhood and really the family that the Army becomes for you and your family.
The brotherhood is probably one of the top things for me. It's just a bond that just goes on for years and years and years. Speaking from experience, I'm in a group chat with some of my friends that I served with years ago, and that chat's been going on for 2 to 3 years now, and it's about 50 messages a day. And that's just one of the things that I love most about the Army, is the close bond that you build with everybody.
Wow. So for people who are watching, they want to join the Army, where can they go for more information, and where is this career center located? So
you can either go on goarmy.com, but really the best way to kind of learn about your opportunities with the Army is just coming on into our office, and we're here at 26 Westerville Drive in Westerville.
Well, Sergeant First Class Romaro, thank you so much for letting us come here and sharing about the U.S. Army.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
As he said, if you want to find out more information, you can go online, or better yet, talk to him and the team here at the Westerville U.S. Army Career Center.